So why plant a water-thirsty lawn that's going to use tons of chemicals to keep it pretty? Have you ever seen that truck, Chem lawn, going around? And they only goes to people's houses that have really beautiful, lush green lawns. And there's a reason their lawns look so good. And it's the same reason that the truck said Chem lawn on the side. I think they've changed it because they've suddenly realized people are like, I don't know if I want a guy showing up in a truck and dumping a bunch of chemicals on my lawn where my little baby children play. Yeah, so lawns are lame. Lawns are great if you're going to play on them, like sports, have entertaining areas where you can, do your thing with with chairs and tables and stuff like that. It's a real utilitarian space. But if you're just going to look at it, the lawn is pretty boring. Super boring. Super boring, right? So what do you do instead? Even if you have a commercial projects are like the last ones to like get hip to all this stuff. Look at this big seed cluster on the, that is beautiful all by itself. That is a pygmy palm right there. Whole nother story. But anyway, look at how pretty you can make your office complex. And of course, if you add some palm trees and have some reflective windows, I mean, geez, doesn't get much better than that. But back on point, always back on point. Don't plant lawns anymore. Plant a bunch of succulents. We sell all this stuff. You can come down and buy it from me. The more you buy, the more, I can like have my own plant fetish and work on my own garden. But normally a place like this would all be lawn around here. There's very little maintenance out here. Uses way less water. Like these plants could probably be abandoned and you would be okay. And look at the color contrast out here. It's so pretty. You've got your Senecio right here, name a few plants. The beautiful purple plant in there is Aeonium Schwarzkopf. Real beautiful thing. And see how the agaves punctuate the softer areas. You have little spikes amongst the surrounding softer areas. That's a really good design aspect right there. Another really good ground cover. We sell this plant all the time. I couldn't live without it. This is Graptopedilum paraguayense. Look at how pretty this little plant is. Look at this one little piece. Look how pretty with the little beads of water in there from the rain. So pretty. When it gets really drought stressed, it turns orange. And it's really happy, like right now in the middle of January after a rainstorm, it's nice and silvery color. But what's great about this plant is that little pieces fall off and then look what happens. It just goes on forever. The roots start to sprout. That's true for a lot of succulents, but especially this one here. You can even find a leaf. Look, if a leaf falls off the tree, if a leaf falls off a tree, what happens? Actually, it's not a tree, it's a ground cover. If a leaf falls off the ground cover, what happens? It falls on the ground and it says, I'm gonna party right here, bro. Right there, yeah. So it's always filling in. And it gets a cute little yellow flower. The yellow flower's not too much to write home about, but it is kind of pretty. You get a close up in there, it's kind of pretty. More of the Schwarzkopf in the back. Here's a Cotyledon back here. This is a really beautiful plant. There's the orange flowers. It's actually the middle of January and you've still got all this beautiful color out here. Big tropical leaf right there. We'll be selling this in the nursery. I think we already do. But anyway, make sure to plant a nice succulent lawn, or you would have planted a water-thirsty lawn that would have made the Chem lawn people super stoked that you pay them so much money to dump their chemicals on your lawn. Is that ridiculous or what? All right, there you go.